concept was that we were looking for a broad range of strategies to improve business efficiencies within the FAA.
For the last 2 years, I've been working in conjunction with FAA to support their efforts in and around Knowledge Services Network.
As a result of our work with knowledge management, we had a deep feeling that this whole concept of knowledge and connecting people and collaborating would be a way to leverage the brainpower of our workforce in the FAA.
There were 4 pieces to this. One was technology, one was people, one was process, and one was learning.
It's not about the technology, it's what you can do with the technology that counts. The most powerful thing that FAA has been able to do is be able to take advantage of a tool. It's easy to use. The neat thing is it's easy to enable.
It's our job really to understand on a day-to-day basis where FAA is going with their business needs and how we can integrate the Microsoft products in ways that make sense for the FAA, make sense for its business, and make sense for its people.
The space that you see behind me is the Air Traffic Control Systems Command Center. These are among the facilities and functions that would report to the Headquarters Operations Center. We use the KSN as our dashboard for our operations officers. It provides them with links to critical pieces of information that they might need while they're responding to an incident. For example, when the shuttle crash occurred, we were able to establish good contact numbers for their primary command points and post them to our KSN website so that everyone that came on subsequent to the occurrence of that incident had that same information readily available to them.
Where the red lines are on the map, that's indicating of aircraft flying. My part of the FAA is responsible for the rules that the pilots use, the equipment that they use, and how that equipment is maintained. With the KSN, that is allowing us to be able to communicate across the different parts of our organization and the industry and the airlines and the manufacturers so that we can more rapidly bring these new technologies safely into the airplane so that they can fly the passengers safely around the world.
If you were to look under the covers of the KSN, as it were, what you would see is Microsoft products being used to address issues like real-time dissemination of information in disaster scenarios, managing meeting agendas in ways that they've never been able to do.
The dots that you see behind me represent the thousands of aircraft that fly within the national airspace every day. Our job is to make sure that we buy the equipment to make sure that those dots get where they're going safely. We move a lot of passengers every day, and to get them there safely with 0 accidents is what we consider to be a very important job. The Knowledge Service Network was a vehicle that was provided to us in order to help us look at solving points of pain within our organization.
The key to success for KSN is to have a set of tools that are accessible to these people, that can be used by folks without a lot of setup time and a lot of training.
It's the practical aspect of our Knowledge Services Network that makes it hum. We're seeing opportunities to provide knowledge services better, faster, and cheaper. Those are standards that we set.
They're going to be able to leverage the technology that they're used to using on a day in and day out basis in terms of being able to gather information, be able to manipulate information, to share information. They'll be able to do that directly from their desktop in the applications that they're used to using on a day-to-day basis. There's now an ability to be able to take that next step in the journey. There's no end in sight.